We now return to Tropico 5. Okay, so last episode we saw what happened when you take a break from the game for a month and then forget everything that you've been doing. So we got 70 people moving in at one point. A lot of homeless people, like a lot of homeless people. That's okay. We can handle that. I hope. Somehow. I would like to fit smaller homes in here. Oh, that'll work perfect. And then we can put a nice little park. Really? Alright. So the whole reason I was even buying this area up and trying to build on it was because I'd wanted to put a lumber industry in at some point, and I don't think that's ever going to happen now. That fit? It would just look better to have it angled, so let's just angle it. And then maybe now I can fit one of these. Hey! Well, if I do it that way, it's gonna stick out, but I think that already sticks out. I want to look here. Yeah, so I couldn't put anything into there anyway. I could put it here. So, alright. Make it look nice. Still got this filling in over here. And then we need community aid for this area. Bigger wings. Perhaps I could build more housing up in here. I kind of wonder... Well, I got a lot of well-off people. I've also got a lot of rich people. A lot of rich people who are not living in rich housing because I've only got 2 of these mansions. So maybe I could put one over here. Build a mansion, right? Nope. Really? Okay. It's a little too thick. Oh, okay. Well, it will fit here. Is it just too long? Yes. So they won't get to look off the cliff, and they'll be right next to a tenement. But whatever. Put a house here. We won't. Really? Okay, I guess it just doesn't like living there at all. It doesn't like it. Anything go there? Well, we can put a park here and just whatever. I guess the angle, the grade of the roads is just enough to piss it off. It doesn't like it. Alright. Well. Get a free little park right here, and then we put 2 houses here. Or maybe 1 house and then a country house, because we still need kind of the poor area back here. There. Country house gets the park. Still not really sure how to fix that food happiness deal. Alright, well, I guess I could put a... I mean, the fact is that with all the country houses, everybody's got things to eat anyway, on top of the fields, but I could yet put another grocery store over here anyway. Doesn't make any sense to me. I guess that'll be for Cold War stuff. Gotta leave gaps around the area still. Food happiness went down.
Come Presidente. The Red Communist...
Speaking of communists, Okay, well, communists went up significantly, but I don't think that these went down. In fact, if anything, everybody's growing. Well, 88% approval, we're doing fine. All we gotta do, really, is push through 6 months to get the table... 1 month, 1 month. Okay, well, in that case, make sure we are up, because I think this is going to trigger Cold War transition here. With any luck. What am I going to put here? Well, that's another space. See, we got 1, 2, 3 banks. I need a 4th one, and I suppose I could put it down here. I was going to make this more of a community area and with more houses, but it would fit there.
Here is our latest scientific data. Foreign diplomats are 45% more prone to agree with us if our diplomats fart less often, or if they at least stink less. As a part of a cross-group study, we also found that 33% of foreign diplomats do not like belching at the table. Finally, a staggering 95% have indicated that they have a very negative opinion of our diplomats singing the national anthem while standing on the top of the table naked. Who would have thought?
Okay. So now that we can actually have an alliance... Bilbo. No diplomatic action in 5... Okay, well... Ah, there it is. There it is. But let's see what we can squeeze out of this first.
The revolution. It is time to reap the benefits. Our comrades across the world will join us if we let them.
Okay, well, 5 communists a year, as long as we keep housing quality, we have 40. But, like, overall housing quality? Because what's that right now? Housing... We still got a lot of people homeless, but we've also got a lot of empty jobs, so I don't see how that's possible. A lot of empty jobs and a lot of empty tenement buildings. You know, we don't have a garage over here, do we? So it's not forcing these people to drive. Maybe if we had that, but that's not how that works. That's not how it works. Guys, just simmer down. I'm just not sure why people aren't living in these buildings. Like, yes, I understand that they prefer to live near where they work and all that, but like anywhere is better than here, you know? Like anywhere is better than in a shack. So I just don't get how the game is processing that. All right, well, I'd still kind of like to see. Okay, well now are we even able to have an alliance? We got to be 80 with them. So yeah, that's where this is gonna...
It looks like the wars in Europe will finally end. It is but a matter of time before the Allies deal the Axis a crushing blow.
Okay, so sign treaties with both, which means I need to get relations up with both. I wonder if defeating one in combat then makes them sign over the treaty. Before we do that, I mean, why has this gone down suddenly? Did the praise action, we're giving cigars. Okay, well that maybe all those trade things are finally coming home. Which, speaking of, now we have the ability to... Planks went away. Damn it. Well, I could sell cotton. Am I even producing? Buy and sell cotton. Buy from the Allies to sell to the Axis? Do that again? Yeah, let's do that again. Add a ship. And add a ship. Make them work against each other. Okay, well, I mean, I guess we just gotta wait then. 4 years until we can do something. I don't know, I don't remember offhand what delegation. Start a special task will increase the standing with the Allies significantly when completed. Expose secrets. Dig up some dirty laundry and expose it to the international community. If successful, you gain standing with the Axis. 80%, 60% chance, 50% chance. Well, okay, but like we add spies, right? See, do we want to do that though? Steal a technology has not yet been discovered. Well, that's not going to help anything. And steal money, that doesn't help either. So this is just to raise standing at the expense of somebody else, but I feel like Axis... Well, I mean, God, if praising raises one and lowers the other, then what's delegation going to do? Because you can only do one. Expel powers cannot be... Oh, well, no, I don't want to do that. I can't believe that whole damn time. I guess, you know, the question mark is yelling at me because there was still one available. I thought it was yelling at me because it was like, hey, you haven't picked one yet. Damn, that kind of upsets me, actually. Communists arrive.
Now we have exported the...
Right. Okay, let's take a look. Money grubber, magnates, mining and oil. Okay, well, what do we have for... I guess we could put you into a coal mine. And then, job quality is pretty good there. Not great there. Just trying to figure out a way to get these guys. Supervisor, building effectiveness increased. We don't have a manager at the library anymore. Inventor, research points. Put that back in. College. Supervisor, so that when we flip over to the next era, we'll have that. It keeps filling back in, too, so you see that means that Tycoon, maximum effectiveness. Right, a bank. We'll find another bank to put that in. Tycoon. Anyway, it keeps refilling these guys, so that must mean I've got a backlog here. Union leader, job quality increased. Customs office, I mean, I suppose I'd want to put it somewhere that it affected a lot of people. So we got 8 in those. So that's the highest, I guess. What's the base? 3? Oh, there's a hell of a lot of people at the cigar factory. So that would make more sense than to put it here. Altruist? No. What was it? Union leader. There's a lot of people that can work there. I hope they do. Are these all full? Yes. So, I mean, I guess I do have a lot of jobs up here, and maybe that's the problem, is that they can't find places to live up near here, despite the fact that this is where I want them all to work. It could be a thing. I was going to put a field right next to her, wasn't I? Tobacco? But they already can't find that, so let's grab a house, fill it in back here. Put that there, and then we'll put a garden there. Can we build houses along here? Yes, yes we can. At least some. Because I think that's about the only thing we're going to be able to build. Yeah, just one line. We could fill in more over here if we really needed them to be living next door to this, but... Well, okay. We'll build... So you build one here, one here, one here, and then we'll put a park, garden, whatever, right there. Oh, we got so much money now.
I received word from my dear comrade-at-arms, the leader of La Resistance.
Okay. Well, we do have 20 soldiers, I believe, and that'll be an immediate boost to the Allies, so accept. Oh, we've absolutely got
The
that.
Resistance and
Thank
the
you.
French nation are in our debt.
Well, we don't need the money, so relations it is. It's almost there. This is actually raising. That's good. Okay. Let's... I'm scared about this, just because I don't want everything to plummet. If we can put... If we send a delegation to the Axis, and then we do an alliance, because this is growing anyway, we might get both of them at the same time. That's what I'm thinking here. Okay, delegation. Delegation. Anybody can start a war. Starts a special task that increases the standing with the Axis significantly when completed. Does it significantly? Because I'm afraid. I don't know. Autosave. Should we do an autosave 10 or should I just make a new save game? I don't want to save it over test because I'm testing playing the games. Oh, screw it. Just whatever. I'm not going back to that game. I'm not going back to that game. Name your dynasty. Either another version of your dynasty exists, or a dynasty was deleted. You can save this dynasty under the same or different name. What does that mean? Okay, well, delegation to the Axis.
Dummkopf, old boy. That's the new greeting I learned on my last diplomatic visit to the Axis Command.
Okay. Well, we'll gain 20 for that by building a new cigar factory. Do you not like me? Okay, good. They don't care about that. I guess we haven't finished this yet? Foreign relation task already running. Okay. Well, I mean, we don't need it. We don't need it. Unfortunately. So it would be kind of a waste to build one. But since I wanted to build another tobacco plant anyway, let's go ahead and do that there, and then I guess we'll build the thing over here. I guess I was going to add some more houses over here eventually, too, was the original thought. Where the hell are you? Luxury. Cigar factory. Cigar factory does does not require. Okay, it doesn't matter. It's in electrical range anyhow. Okay. So I mean, I can always demolish it. It's kind of expensive, but a pittance for me now. Did this? Okay, that is at max. How are you doing? Effectiveness 125. Bringing in one. That's not. That's not a thing. 1233, and this one is 1250. Okay, so again, we've got tycoons in both of these. Oh, and then that went down. What? Oh, no. Well, hell, I don't know. I don't know what the hell's going on with that, but that will handle itself. One more bank. I mean, why not just put it down here? I mean, that is space for homes, which obviously we need one down here because we... No, you could move right in. What are you doing? You work at the coal mine. way the hell up there. I guess one thing that is telling me is that I need houses over by that mine, though, but that's not gonna be for a minute. Bank. So that would allow me to put, I guess, some tenements and some more homes. It's awkwardly not going to be... Oh, there is actually a front to the game, or the building. Well, I mean, it doesn't have any impact being here. Like, we could just put it right here, first thing you see getting off the boat, and it doesn't really matter, I guess. All right, fine. Or alternatively, stop. Cancel that construction. Build a house. It'll be the bank manager's house. Still not good on the... Okay, it is going down, though. Still not good on the houses, though. Fitting everyone in. So what? Should I... just get some... And then maybe fit a garden in there? Alright. "28 citizens. Good, good. New cigar factory. Speed that up. Tobacco? Increases effectiveness by... Okay, well, yeah, we don't want to do that. Food happiness going way down, way down. Oh well. We got plenty of communists on the island. We do not need more. Okay.
Dummkopf!
Now we have exported the revolution. It is time to...
87, cordial. That's almost there too. Okay. The grand experiment here. 5 new citizens off the boat. Still filling in. Probably do need another church combo thing. So let me just look over here while we're waiting then. Alright, so we can't really build on that hill, but once we get off of that, we could drag a road past out here so that it hooks up with this. The coffee plantation I never put down, and the mega cannery location. But we could maybe make a little town area here, depending. A little town area here, kind of away from this. I'm going to suggest we also add more teamsters and the construction unit. Oh, right, we do have this empty spot right here, too. Okay, well, I guess we could put housing right here. Because I do need it. So that doesn't work that way, but if we were to do the country home thing, let's see. Do a country home, country home, country home. I guess I could just keep filling them in there, because we would get one this way. Not there, though. Get one there. I'm just trying to figure out how to make a park in the middle. Trying to increase my people's happiness. And that should help out with that. How's the power situation? Good. Excellent, actually. Three months. Oh boy.
Comrade Presidente, I feel
Build a
that
clinic.
the revolution...
Accept.
My dear friend,
Build
the
ranches of
leader
all
the
types.
resistance is in dire need of our...
And
The
that's an easy
resistance and the French
quick boost
nation.
there. Bam. 96-83. Okay. Well, I wonder if we can do this bloodlessly. It'll be very interesting to figure out. All right then. New clinic. Well, I kind of wanted to put... I guess aren't really any services up in this area to begin with, are there? So could we put maybe some along the way up here? Not that, no. Clinic, though, would actually go... Not there. Clinic would go here. We do have a clinic right there, but, you know... Good enough, fine. Just do it. We have a few other spots over here, maybe. One month, okay. So, looking at like 94 and 85, assuming that hitting an alliance lowers, again, this is, if it doesn't just outright make one hostile and go to war with you, if it lowers one enough, it would make sense to start an alliance with the Axis so that the allies go down, and then maybe not down enough that they'd go to war with me. On the other hand, if it doesn't matter, you know what? We need police stations. Crime is actually kind of bad over here. Definitely put one down here. That's something I've been neglecting. If for nothing else, just so that we have the firefighting capabilities. It's overall crime. You know, another area over here wouldn't be bad for that either. But definitely here. I mean, this is awful. Crime-riddled docks. That's our job situation. It's getting better, but once again... Alright, here we are, moment of truth. Oh.
The resistance seems to be on its feet again, but my brave friend and their leader are once again in need of help.
Okay, tell you what. Stop for a moment. Now, saving over test would be pointless because then I can't backtrack to where I was already at. But let's pick an autosave for a minute here. Confirm overwrite, sure. Okay, now the idea here. I will save that, because if this does lower the alliance, or lower the standing enough that I can boost it back without, you know what I mean. Okay, let's try it. Alliance. Receive a special request from the Axis completed to form the alliance. The Axis will provide greater foreign aid as well as reinforcements if you are invaded by another country.
Our allies from the Axis Command are ready to share
Survive the invasion.
Battle with us.
Okay.
Splendid. Then it will.
Let's not do that. Let's go back, because the allies probably have better, God, I don't even know if the military is going to handle this. I really don't. We do have everybody available, though. That's good, at least. All right. Well, here we are, then. Let's,
It looks like the wars in Europe will finally
shit,
end.
me. Did
Did
that happen because I wasn't... Okay, we need to accept this. What am I doing?
Axis a crushing blow.
Okay, accept. Now, I need to sign both treaties. Oh, we got to do this anyway. Offer the Axis to sign a treaty with them. Send an ambassador. Offer the Allies to sign a treaty with them. So, hanging on to this still, maybe once we finish the invasion. So let's send an ambassador to the Axis first. Send an ambassador. Okay, we can just do both.
I met with a very anxious Axis diplomat who said he will sign any piece of paper I want, just as long as you don't tell anyone what they were doing during the war.
I have no idea what you're talking about. The Axis have signed a treaty.
The Allies are pleased by your cooperation during this extremely turbulent time.
Okay. And that's it. Well, damn. Because I could have at least gotten a little bit of money out of that last thing. We're in the Cold War now. Oh, well. Okay. Well, I didn't know that that's how that was going to happen. So now we got access to that. No trade routes anymore, because now we got to wait for them to come back around, and a whole bunch new research. Oil wells and refineries. That would be good. Manager skills for entertainment buildings. Constitution options. That sounds like the first thing we'd want. Then we need at least 2 technologies, and we can start bringing in tourism. Supermarket would also be nice for locals. Amend the Constitution more often. Vehicle factory, uranium, nuclear power, the peaceful atom, or the hostile atom, the nuclear program. Space program. So what is my ultimate, I guess, just completing everything? I'm not sure what my ultimate goal for this would be then. If space and nuclear weapons are already available, I guess I just want to keep going to the end, as long as I can. Alright. Well, we'll figure out what to do next time. I'm glad we survived that, because that was about to be real bad. So I must have done it wrong the first time I tried this, when I got invaded. Or either that, or I had someone so low that I was not able to sign the treaty with them, and they just triggered immediately as soon as I signed a treaty. I don't know. Anything is possible, but we should probably err on the side of me not knowing what I was doing and messing up. Is it time to get that pig out of there? I mean, it's still viable, though. It's not great. Effectiveness is 93%. In fact, location is actually positive on the pigs. So we just got this pig farm behind the palace this whole time as we go into Cold War. Alright, well, whatever. Just have red dye on the island. All the clothing is red. Tons of food here. That's good. Yeah, okay. Well, moving on to the next era next time.